This is exactly what it should have smelled like. Why did they not get it? What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Indicamonique's channel. So today we have a fragrance that caused a little bit of controversy. So this is the Valentino Donna Roma Ivory. Now, when the girls saw that this fragrance was releasing, they were hyped. They were like, it looks like a big old marshmallow. It has marshmallow notes, vanilla. They were in love. The bottle was gorgeous. Everybody was obsessed. They wanted it. I was one of those girls. So yeah, so I have actually a funny story before we go ahead and jump into this fragrance, because as most of you know, she sold out pretty quickly and a lot of people were struggling to get their hands on her. I was one of those girls. So this fragrance originally launched on the Sephora app. I think it was app exclusive on the 25th of August, if I'm not mistaken. But I was like, okay, yeah, look, I'm tired of Sephora's app exclusive, because you do app exclusive, you order it and you're waiting while everybody else is in store picking up their fragrance and your tracking has sadly not updated yet. Look, I was not doing it. I wanted this fragrance as soon as possible. So my plan was, I'm gonna pick it up in store on the 26th because I knew it was gonna be in stores. Y'all wiped her clean. Y'all wiped her clean. And the funniest part about it is so many people were complaining about the price point of this fragrance, and I'm like, y'all complaining, but she's gone. She's nowhere to be found. She's out of stock. So obviously the price point ain't that big of a problem for you guys. She sold out. I was like, oh, no worries. Valentino.com, search, out of stock. I was like, oh no, this is actually a moment when app exclusive would have came in handy. So I was like, dang, the moment that I don't do app exclusive and I wait, I chose the wrong fragrance to do it for. Why did I not know that the fact that Valentino listed this as limited edition, that she wasn't going to be gone quickly? I don't know what I was thinking. In my head, I'm like, I'm going to be able to get her. Like, it's not going to be an issue. It's not going to be a problem. That's what I was thinking. But couldn't do same day delivery. Couldn't do buy online pickup in store. I was looking at every Sephora store close to me within a 100-mile radius, out of stock. And I was like, okay, look, I'm not about to be that price. She'll come back, hopefully. So then I kind of went, I was looking around. The resale price was crazy. People were reselling this fragrance for like $300 and over, and I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing $300. At that point, I started feeling like I wasn't gonna be able to get it. So I was looking at reviews, and the reviews were kind of making me feel better. I was like, okay, they don't love it, you know. There were some things said, we're gonna get into it, but you know, people were not in love, and I was like, okay, so maybe that's a good thing. Like, maybe if I would have gotten on there and couldn't get my hands on it and everybody was saying it was the most amazing thing, I would have had to go to bed. I would have had to call it a night. Anyways, fast forward, I'm looking still and I see Sephora at Kohl's. I said, hey Kohl's, I ain't ordered from you in a minute. Hi. And they had her available and still is. Okay, so I'm gonna need Valentino to stop making people have FOMO. This is now back in stock on Valentino's website. It's been at Sephora at Kohl's 4 days. Not even just like it was on there, it sold out quick. Like, no, there is stock. Like, I waited and she was still there. She's still here after I ordered it. Days waited, she's still there. So I will leave a link down below if it's still available, which I'm pretty sure it will be. But do not buy resale price, okay? I'm just telling my girlies here, because I've been seeing some people to this day, like within hours, purchase this fragrance for over its retail price. And I'm sorry, it is not ever that serious, y'all. Like, I'm sorry, like, at least wait until it is like officially been gone, like months. Then okay, I get you might do that, but just wait. Just wait. There's no need to do that, okay? So we're gonna get into it. I have to say one thing. This bottle is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Look at this beautiful bottle. Valentino knows how to do a bottle, y'all. This bottle is so pretty, and I'm tempted to keep her just for the bottle. Minus the juice. If the juice was gone and depleted, this bottle, yeah, right? You guys want to know if this fragrance is worth it. I'm pretty sure you've seen reviews on this fragrance already. You know, it's been out for a little minute now, but I had to get my thoughts out there. I'm one of those people that I don't care how many people tell me a fragrance is good or bad. I have to get my own nose on it, because you just never know. Honestly, I can't be at peace knowing that someone just told me that the fragrance wasn't that good when it can be that good for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we are here today with Miss Valentino Donna Roma Ivory. Box, everything. This fragrance only comes in one size, the 3.4 fluid ounce, 100 ml for $190. So she is not cheap. And honestly, for a designer fragrance, I can see why people are upset, because it's like, look, Valentino, like, we love you, we love the Donna Roma line, but I'm sorry, like, $190? At least could you give us a smaller size? Can I get a 1 fluid ounce, something? Like, they knew what they were doing with the limited edition and the one size and the FOMO and all of that. Valentino, please don't do that again. Don't mess with me, because I'm not doing it. I have sprayed this because honestly I could not wait. Honestly, also one thing, this cap does not like click on the best. Like when I pick it up, like you do not pick this up by this big old heavy bottle. She cannot be picked up by this cap. It does not secure hard enough down to suffice picking up this 100ml bottle. Do not do that. When I try to pick it up out the box, the cap was the only thing that came up. Let's go ahead and spray the paper. Nice atomizer. Okay, I already had my thoughts because like I said, I could not wait. When I got this from the mailbox, I literally was walking and I had to open it as I was walking. I could not wait. I needed to repel. The first thing that you get with this fragrance is definitely that orange blossom and green mandarin note. It's definitely a little like fresh in the opening for sure. It's a little sweet, but not overly sweet. I feel like it's mainly that orange blossom type of scent. Now, does this smell anything like Love Don't Be Shy? No. Love Don't Be Shy, I had to declutter the 2 travel sizes that I have of that only because I couldn't get past the orange blossom in that one. I feel like the orange blossom here mixes in better with the green mandarin and does something a little better that I can handle, but definitely the sweetness is a lot more present in the Love Don't Be Shy. It's definitely more marshmallowy sweet versus this one. This one is definitely more on the floral sweet side. So I know that's kind of probably what you heard, and if you heard that, the girlies wasn't lying. Like, she's not a like ooey gooey sweet smell, and she's also very light. Is it a nice fragrance? Yeah, I think it's a nice fragrance, but honestly, I feel like I understand where the girlies were coming from when they said that this wasn't giving what they were expecting to. It does give you a designer type of fragrance. It doesn't give you anything that's like too over the top. Like, this isn't like your Kayali Young Bougie Marshmallow or anything like that. I feel like the marshmallow note that's in here is definitely more of like a powdery sweet scent. Also with this fragrance, it is very light. It is nice though. Like, if I don't get so hung up on the fact that I'm not getting the marshmallow note the way that I wanted it to, I feel like I like it. Now, this is a flanker of Donna Born Aroma, and I feel like you definitely pick up that. You can definitely smell the original in there. It just has a little bit of a softer, toned down, powdery, sweet, sugary, not sugary, it's not sugary actually, scratch that. More of like a powdery, soft take on, like, imagine taking Valentino and like making it like pillowy soft and light, kind of. That's kind of what this is. It's like a powdery sweet marshmallow. I do pick it up more towards the dry down. I get more of like that vanilla type of scent. It's more for people that like sweet gourmands, but way more on the just floral sweet side, not onto the like full-on gourmand, like you're full-on smelling like a fluffy, sweet, dense, vanilla, marshmallowy type of smell. No, it's definitely giving more floral with little powdery sweet touches in the background with like a green mandarin fresh type of scent in the opening. That is one thing about this fragrance. It is kind of like fresh and clean and very light. That is one thing. It's very light. I feel like it stuck around on my skin when I tested it, but the only thing is it stuck around, but it was just so light. So it's not going to pronounce itself when you walk into a room. I feel like this is more light and intimate. So if you're someone that was like, hey, I'm not trying to smell light and intimate for $200, 100% understandable. Do not even waste your time here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're someone that was expecting something very marshmallowy, very gourmand, this is not that. If you are kind of tired already of the Valentino line, then I feel like you don't really need this one, honestly. It's definitely a nice fragrance. Don't get me wrong, I do like it, and I feel like it's hard for me to decide what I want to do with this fragrance, because part of me wants to keep it because I want to see what happens with it, but I did tell myself that I'm not doing that anymore. I did tell myself, hey, we're not doing that, boo. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna wait 2 weeks for it to sit. Like, no, okay, I'm gonna need a fragrance to come correct the moment that she enters the collection. You know, like, we're not waiting for you to get your stuff together. We don't wait for men to do it, and we're not waiting for fragrance to do it either. I don't know, I was kind of like, I don't want to wait to see if this gets stronger or if the marshmallow comes through more, because honestly, I genuinely don't think that that's gonna happen. I don't think that I'm gonna get anything more than what I'm getting now. I feel like it's just gonna remain a kind of fresh, soft, a little soapy. Definitely like that little mandarin smell is in there. It's like slightly citrusy, but not over the top. You definitely do just get that orange blossom. You get like a floral vibe. I don't know if there's more florals in here than what's noted, but yeah, definitely for like a good portion of the fragrance, it is very fresh, floral, and a little sweet and just like powdery. And then towards the dry down, you get a little bit more of that vanilla with like a powdery sweetness. Like it's definitely powdery over like a creaminess or super fluffy smell. It's more just like of a powdery dusting of a marshmallow. But like if marshmallows were to grow on flowers, that would be it, a marshmallow flower, because it would just be like the smell of florals with this little powdery soft sweet smell, but it's not a marshmallow fragrance. Now looking at the bottle, you may think, hey, this looks like a big old marshmallow. That's exactly what I've been looking for. It's just not going to give you that. And I just want to be super upfront with you guys, because I know that a lot of you guys on here love gourmand fragrances and you want something that's going to smell like that. And honestly, I just feel like this didn't give what it was supposed to. But if I take away what I want it to smell like and I just solely say, what does this fragrance give me? It definitely gives me like a soft, fresh, floral, sweet, powdery scent that's light and intimate and I don't know, nice for every day. Like honestly, it gives you a little bit more of a mature marshmallow, not like your Young Bougie marshmallow. Actually, matter of fact, let's see. That's what I've been hearing the girlies say. She needs to be layered with Young Bougie marshmallow. So maybe we need to see what that gives. I got one of my favorite marshmallow fragrances, y'all. Young Bougie marshmallow is just marshmallow done right. These two together, this looks like it would be a cute combo, but I don't want to just go off bottles all the time, y'all. Like this looks like it would be cute, but let's find out. So this is the tester that has Valentino on it. Let's just spray a little bit of Young Bougie marshmallow. This has gotten a lot stronger, so I'm sure it might take over a little bit more. I wish this is what it would have smelled like. This is what I want. This is like exactly what would be the perfect blend, because I smell Valentino. The base of it is oomphed by this and it just makes it exactly what it needs to be. This is good. This is a really nice one. If this is what the fragrance smelled like, 10 out of 10, because now it's like that green mandarin and orange blossom mixed in with like that strawberry fluffiness, and you smell the marshmallow. Okay, you smell the marshmallow in this fragrance. This is a good combo. If you have this, go ahead and layer it with this to amp up that marshmallow note, because it's very much needed. The dent in this fragrance does not lie. I feel like I'm about to run through this now that we're getting into like the winter fall time. I feel like this fragrance is year round though. I wear it honestly anytime. I feel like I like it in the spring too. It's that strawberry is nice enough for the spring, but then also it's nice and sweet and gourmand enough for the fall and winter. This is exactly what it should have smelled like. Why did they not get it? I feel like the combinations that could go with this are endless. I'm just still y'all, not me almost dropped the bottle. I'm just a little disappointed in it a little bit though, honestly, if I'm honest. Do I like the fragrance? Yeah. Will I keep it? Maybe I will. We'll see. I feel like I'm more on the end of keeping it, because I do not have the original Donna Born Roma in my collection right now. I've had it in the past, but she's gone and finished up, and right now I only have the extra dose. I've been wanting to get a full size of the green extravaganza. That's an amazing one as well. Those are like my two favorite ones. I like the original, I like green extravaganza, and I like extra dose. I like those. So right now I only have extra dose in my collection, so I feel like there's a place for this in my collection currently. But if I had any of the other ones or the original, I feel like I could get away with just mixing other things with that fragrance to get this sort of vibe that I just got. Alone, is it nice? Yeah, I think it's a nice cute little fragrance. Like, let me just spray all over. Yeah, like it's a nice fragrance. It's a perfumey fragrance. And when I say that, I'm basically just trying to say that it is not like overly gourmand. I know sometimes people get gourmand fragrances and they're annoyed with how gourmand they are. Like they don't want it to be so photorealistic. This is nowhere near being photorealistic. This is very like perfumey, mature, floral, orange blossom, a little powdery sweet. Honestly, that's the best way I can say it. Like I just think that the sweetness in here is very pillowy soft, and it's very light. That sounds like something that would fit into your collection if you're someone that's looking for a little light Valentino floral smell with a little bit of like a marshmallow dusting in there, like a little dust of a marshmallow, a little remnants of a marshmallow, then you might enjoy this. But if you were someone that was expecting gourmand and you're expecting something a lot better for what you're paying for, fragrance really just depends on you. Like if you're willing to spend $200 for a fragrance, cool. If you're someone that's willing to spend only $50 to $70, wherever your price range is, that's completely fine. It just depends on if you're willing to invest in this or if it's even worth it being in your collection. But yeah, like it's nice. Like smelling it in the air, I don't dislike the fragrance. I think the girls were just disappointed, and I can 100% see where they were disappointed. But yeah, she's still really nice. I still really enjoy her. My boyfriend really liked her, so I think that men will enjoy this fragrance. And he even said that towards the dry down, this smelled like Cloud to him, and he kind of likes Cloud. He likes the original Cloud more than Cloud Pink, but he said this one kind of smelled like Cloud, similar to things he smelled before that I've put on. So like they barely pay attention unless it's something that really, you know, picks up on their nose. But he said that this one definitely smelled like bougie. So definitely for somebody. I definitely do enjoy it because it does have sweetness in it, and I feel like the layering combination with this, I feel like I would enjoy so much. Like I can just already picture and see things that I would layer this with. So I might keep it for that reason. Honestly, I've been testing out a lot of fragrances, so some things I feel like are just gonna have to go or get sold because I don't want to be overstimulated. I feel like it's been so many fragrance releases. I don't want to be overstimulated and feel like I just have too much and I'm not using enough. It's just too much. So sometimes if it's just not a love, I want to get rid of it, because my original thought was I'm just gonna return it. If I don't like it, she's going. But I think I might just keep her. If you bought this fragrance, please let me know what you did. Did you return it? Did you keep it? Are you holding off? Like, what are you gonna do with this fragrance? Because I really need to know what the girlies are doing. I know some are returning it, they're not even gonna wait. Some are keeping it, and honestly, I get why some people are returning it. Like, don't even waste your time, girl. If it is not giving what's supposed to give, let her go. I don't know, I don't dislike the fragrance, like especially when I spray it, like not just spray it on a tester, when I spray it. And I feel like if I were to just touch this up with Young Bougie Marshmallow, yeah, it would do what it was supposed to do. I feel like you can still smell a tester of this even if it's not available in your store. It's definitely still available at Kohl's, so if you can go smell it in stores at Kohl's or order, you know, however it goes. Honestly, when I buy fragrances, I really don't like to return them. I prefer to sell them so I can give it to somebody that's gonna actually put use to it, because when you return stuff that's been used, they cannot resell it, so it literally gets damaged, disposed of, whatever. So I just feel like I prefer to sell things to someone that's gonna make use of the fragrance. So even if I eventually down the line didn't love this one, I would probably put this one up on my Macari. Right now, I think I like her, especially the whiffs that I'm getting of her right now, and just kind of let her be what she is and take her for what it is. Then you'll like. If you did test out this fragrance, please let me know what you thought of it in the comment sections down below. If you smelled it, let me know what it was giving, what you think of it. I would love to hear your thoughts, all of that in the comment sections down below. And until then, I'll catch my next one. So bye.